Everyone in this game expected Kirk Cousins to crap his pants and the Eagles would win by 30. But that didn't happen. And the Eagles still pulled out the win, but Kirk Cousins actually, to my surprise, played very good. Unfortunately, the defense still held true to their form of being absolute dog shit, laying out 34 points in this game. Now, the Eagles still look iffy, though. They may be 2-0, but that offense isn't clicking. Hurts looks off, and A.J. Brown appears like he doesn't like the way the offense is not getting the ball, but hopefully they can turn around. Oh, also, Vikings 8-9. For the love that is all holy, is Baker Mayfield back? Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. They played some Swiss cheese defenses in the Bears and Vikings, but you know what? Good for Baker. Taking advantage of the opportunity. And, of course, Mike Evans, oh boy. Every week, he's making a stronger and stronger case for being a future Hall of Famer. All right, enough said about the Bucks. Now let's get on to the Bears. What the fuck, Bears? Again, what in the hell is all these additions for your team for? A 5-12 team? At least DJ Moore played good. He got on the ball. But damn, I'm seriously starting to have doubts with Fields. I like Fields a lot. I'm going to root for him for the rest of his career. But I'm starting to think he may not be a starter in this league anymore, man. Well, color me stupid. The Falcons actually won this game, despite being behind 12 in the fourth quarter. What a change of pace. I love it. And to my surprise, Desmond Ridder in those last two drives, to get him a touchdown and the field goal, looked decent. I was surprised. And Bijan having a great game in the first of many 100 rushing yard games. Now for Jordan Love, he was very impressive in the first three quarters, but unfortunately, I wish he played better in the fourth. He didn't get down the field in the field goal range on the last drive of the game. It's only one game, but this makes me concerned about Jordan Love in the future when he has to perform when he's down by more than a field goal in the fourth. How will he perform? He gets better at those final minute drives. Man, oh man, Anthony Richardson looks good. For a guy everyone thought sucked in college and sucked in preseason, he saved his best for the regular season. Now, unfortunately, he's prone to getting hit with the style of his play, and that's what unfortunately happened. He got knocked out of the game due to concussion. Stay safe, Anthony. You're going to be great. Now for Stroud. Stroud played well. But you got to be careful with stats here because it's different when, say, like a guy like Tua who threw 450 yards against the Chargers in a close game and they won. Different when a guy throws 400 yards in a game where the game was they're down 30 and they just get a bunch of garbage yards. And in Stroud's case, he got a bunch of garbage yards. Now, I'm not going to knock him. He's only a rookie and his stats are good and he played fine. But I think people are getting overblown by the stats because they were down 21 in the fourth and he had a lot of garbage yards when the team's playing defense, or the team is playing prevent defense, which is very easy to get yards on. But he's still a rookie. I don't want to knock him too much. Anyways, Colts. That's my guy, Geno. Down 2 offensive tackles and still balling out in an away game. I got nervous after week 1, but Geno calmed me down and looked cool, calm, and collected, dicing up that Lions defense. The Lions could have played better on defense. They only allowed 21 on the Chiefs. I know they didn't have Travis Kelce, but still, only 21 on the Chiefs in Arrowhead, and they let up 34 against the Seahawks. And the Seahawks do have a good offense, but the defense needs to get better, especially when they're at home. And Goff had a very good game until that pick 6. Goff, where are you throwing to, man? Come on. Be better than that. Not a good season opener for the Lions, or a home opener for the Lions. It's your division to lose. Me, what the I hate betting on the stupid motherfucking Chargers, chimichangas, ass, Phillip Rivers. There's so much goddamn disappointment. I'm calm now. I know this game is going to be cursed because it has the Titans and Chargers, the two most cursed teams in the NFL. And the Chargers were favored by more than 3 is a disaster. Brandon Staley needs to be fired. I ain't even a Chargers fan, but I could see, obviously, he's holding his team back. Only 2 turnovers in their 2 games, and they put up 50 points total over those 2 games, and they lost both of those games. That is unacceptable. And that it's on the defense and Brandon Staley. And the defense has a lot of great players, and it's Brandon Staley's job to put those players in good positions, and he doesn't. And the Titans, Vrabel, he's a good coach. We gotta give him respect. He's a good coach. Even if they do suck this year, go like 7-10, 6-11, I think it's a good idea to keep. Lamar Jackson coming up big in this game, down 2 of our best offensive linemen. Zay Flowers looking impressive again. Whew. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the Ravens might lose this game, considering the Bengals got absolutely smashed with the Browns, and they were gonna get a bounce-back game. They were home, and the Ravens got a little bit of an injuries. But to my surprise, the Ravens looked great, and I'm damn thankful they proved me wrong, and they showed why they are a great football team. Let's go, baby. And the Bengals, I mean, if Joe Burrow is not using Jamar Chase, I mean, I think Lamar would like to use him. I mean, he would love these, actually. I'm just joshing. Oh, Burrow appears to be rusty. He was better this game than his last game, but he's still not at his peak. It seems like he just dipped after he got the bag. Nah, I'm just joking, Cincinnati fans. I'm sure he'll bounce back. You guys will be fine. Phew. Bills fans can exhale. The Bills bounced back with a 30-10 win over the Las Vegas Raiders. Josh Allen played a very conservative game, not throwing the ball deep, but overall he played good. Now this is like this drama going on with the Bills and just Stephon Diggs. And you know what? I don't really care to talk about it because we won't find out until the season's over. So can people just stop talking about it? Also, the Raiders are what we thought they were. Trash! They had the game in the spotlight last week. In this game, they came back down to reality and are absolutely trash. It's an absolute smacking by the Bills. Kind of a bummer of a playoff rematch. Lots of punts, lots of field goals. And the Jags probably should have won this game. The amount of times kick field goals instead of touchdowns is always going to lose the game, especially if you're facing Patrick Mahomes. And Mahomes, the offense still didn't look peak. They definitely were just taking it easy on Kelsey in the offense, not trying to overwhelm him with his injured ankle. But the defense, the Chiefs, came up big and looked really good. Now, if the defense is this good coming up and Mahomes gets back to form with the offense, then this team is going to be very dangerous. The Niners were just too much for the Rams to handle. The Niners would cruise to a win, going 2-0 in the year. The Niners D didn't look as good as it was in week 1, but it was still enough to get the job done. And Christian McCaffrey is an absolute beast still. The Niners healthy are going to be a dangerous team to beat. Could be the best team in the NFL too. Now the Rams kept it close until the last quarter where the Niners would then take a double-digit lead. But, rookie Puka Nacua is very good. And once Cooper Kupp comes back, that offense is going to be dangerous. Also, thank you, Sean McVay, for taking that field goal that covered the spread. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Now, everyone is going to freak out when the Giants come back. And you know what? It's a very impressive comeback. Despite any team you face, being down 21 comeback is impressive. But there is no excuse for that. No excuse being down 21 of the Cards. Thankfully, they came back and won. But how did you get down that much to the Cardinals? The worst team in the league. Daniel Jones came alive in the second half. But unfortunately, Saquon Barkley got hurt. And this is a win, but you're losing your best player for a few weeks, and you're about to face the Niners, so it's not looking great. And the Cardinals, they're doing a good they're doing a good tank job. So I salute them. Cowboys versus Jets. This is the second week in a row. The Dallas defense was dominant against a New York team, and the offense didn't really need to do anything. Now for the Jets, Zach Wilson unfortunately still looks like Zach Wilson, and the Jets struggled mightily on offense and only gave Breece Hall 4 carries. Come on, guys. He's your best player. You got to give him something. And the defense on the Jets didn't look that good today. I'm thinking, if their offense always struggled, their defense need to pick up the pace. Oh, and finally, for the trend lines meter, it's about the same. Nothing's going to change. Dak played a good game, but he didn't have to do much. So, yeah. Welp, that was embarrassing. All last year was the Broncos defense carrying the team for the offense to let them down. Somehow the Broncos offense was up 21-3, but then the Washington Commanders, led by Sam Howell, came back, diced up that Broncos defense, and they won. The Broncos defense looked bad. What the heck was that? Were they just so burnt out from carrying the offense all those years that they just didn't try? It's kind of hard to blame the offense here. They put up enough points to win the game, especially for Denver. And Washington, I have no idea the Judges team. I don't know if they're good or they're just beating up bad teams and they're going to be a very mid team again this year. I got no idea the Judges team, but they are 2-0, so got to give them props there. Tua Tagovailoa has never lost to the Patriots in his career. Anyways, this game was decently close by the Dolphins. They ended up taking a 17-3 lead early just for the Patriots to finally get back in the game, but ultimately fall short. And honestly, I never thought I'd say this, but I would say Mac Jones is the second best player on that offense, and he has to carry with Ramondre Stevenson, because I think Mac Jones looks a lot better, but this offense isn't doing any favors for him, and it sucks. And the defense played good, but they let up too many points, and yeah, they gotta fix that problem, Bill. Fix it, Belichick. And for the Dolphins, still look very good. Unfortunately, Waddle looks to be hurt, so that will damage their offense highly. And I gotta say one more thing. That was a first down, damn it. That was a first down. The Saints versus the Panthers. I said in my review that height and size doesn't matter for QB, but I think it might matter for Bryce Young, because that man looks like a child in that offense. Kyler Murray's small, 5'9", but he's bulky. He's 210. So he's got kind of a bulky build for his short height. But Bryce Young is skinny and short. And he looks like a child out there. And I think it's actually damaging their offense, unfortunately. I hate to say that, but it is. The Saints still don't look as impressive as we thought they're going to be. They're facing all easy teams and they're winning. But Derek Carr and the offense need to get that shit together, Derek. Come on, Derek. Get that shit together. You do better than that. They're 2-0, so I can't even complain. But their offense is still not on track. Defense looks very good. So no complaints there. Yeah, onto this game. Before we're going to review this game, I'll say I wish Nick Chubb a healthy and speedy recovery. That is just awful. Nick Chubb's not only a great player, he's a great human being as well, and that's just tough to see on TV. I won't show anything, obviously, but that's just tough to see it happen to somebody. So, hope he gets well soon. Anyways, as I was saying, this is what I exactly said the Steelers were going to be. When I did my review on them, you can go check it out, my ASC preview. I said, I'm not going to review this team because they'll still have a winning record. They'll go 10-9 wins. You know why? This is why right here. Their offense played like trash, and their defense most part, played like trash out of Alex Highsmith and TJ Watt. And they won. They scored 2 defensive touchdowns, and their offense looks terrible. And I'm thinking, like, how do they win these games? And I'm thinking, oh yeah, it's the Steelers. They just figure out this shit. Oh man. Also, Deshaun Watson sucks ass. He is sucking ass, and it's great.